Oh shit. Saku, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Charlie, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Saku, thank you for the super chat. Happy holidays, happy holidays. Horse Appreciator, thank you for the Agazuba. Holy shit. Honda days! Do I have to buy a Honda? No Yoshi song? Alright. Don't tell Pexcool and don't tell Evan. Do I have your solemn promise? Don't tell those two, and we could have like a little, you know? Don't tell those two, alright? Noelito, KK, Nomi, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Okay, don't tell them. Alright. You're still in council, he's here! Reverie, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Let's fucking go! Oh my god. Listen, it's not my fault. The people have spoken, right? Eugeo, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Parotech, thank you for the gifted membership. Hold on. I will not make tea. I'll just deal with it. Chewy Nubbins, thank you for the membership. Gifted membership, thank you, thank you. Don, what up? Thank you for the super chat. Good morning. I couldn't find my weed hat. I have like a weed hat, but I lost it. Maybe I can find it. Hold on. I lost it. I don't know where it is. Lando smoked it? Ube Pandin, thank you for the super chat. Mergy Crabmas. Mergy Crabmas to you too. Richard Life Spies, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Hope you and your family have a good time. We'll make it through. We got each other. I think I did. I think I did, Gina Noise. I think I did. I'll try to find it. I'll give it like one more shot. Where would it be under? VTube Studio Files? No. I have no idea where it would be. References? No. Would it be under memes? I have a gut instinct that it was probably under, like, I just put it straight into my download folder, like an idiot. It's not under emos. Editing? PNGs? No. I don't think I have it. It's not here. No. No. Nothing. Sorry. Check my porn folder! The porn folder. BRB. I didn't know whether to make like, ha ha ha, he cooms fast, or he cooms like he takes a long, like BRB 3 hours, or BRB 15 seconds. I'm not sure like what. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yo, Kyo, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Normal Mar, thank you for the super chat. Happy holiday, happy holiday. Just Rise, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's have a 1 hour chat. We were going 3 hours. Of course, I come fast. I've got fish to catch. Of course. Right, hold on. What the fuck did I come back to? Neo Matrix, Merry Christmas. Thank you for the super chat. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright. No. No more Yoshi. Merry Christmas, everybody. I guess for a lot of you guys, it's Christmas. It's Christmas Eve here. It's Christmas Eve here. Where's the porn folder? Well, I mean, it should just be in the cloud now, right? The internet is so incredibly fast that like you don't need a folder anymore. You just don't need one. You just like literally don't need one. I have a story. Do I have it? Should I tell that story? Maybe not. No, maybe not. Jax, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Krampus. He's hoping the Krampus comes in and beats us all with the stick. I mean, I'll be like, I'm ready. He's like, you're supposed to not like it. And I'll be like, okay, I can pretend to not like it. And I'm like, oh no. Don't beat me with the stick. No. No. Right here. Right here. Omana, hello. Good morning. He hates us. Pugs Malone. Thank you very much for the super chat. Is it mostly Hex Maniac? No. Alright, let's. Can you guys be cool for a second? Can you guys be cool? I do love me some Hex Maniac, but I think most of the material of Hex Maniac just doesn't. There's like an element of it that I don't like. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's like an element in like every single Hex Maniac dojo. This is like, that's not for me. I don't like that. M-Sauce, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Yoshi. Am I Yoshi now? Am I Yosh? Jen, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Started the 25th? Hell yeah. All right, what are we talking about? You're green? Just like Yoshi? Yoshi lays eggs. Right? I do not lay eggs. And I never have, and I don't. In my heart, you are Yoshi. Thank you. High praise. High praise. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I have to thank everybody, then we can go back to talking about weird shit. Gamtrex, thank you very much for the super chat. Once again, Merry Krampus, buddy. It's been a wild ride. You've come so far. Keep up the amazing work you deserve. The world's over, mate. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been... is it like every year it's going to be tough to finish up? Like weird stuff is going to come up, but I just gotta tough it out. It'll be better. It'll be better. General Froggy, thank you for the super chat. FMK Christmas edition. Santa Frosty Krampus. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. Let's talk. Hex Maniac being canon in the Pokemon. What the fuck is what is Pokemon Master Sex? What is that? I don't know if I want to know what that is. Inochi, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right. You guys, do I have a holiday story? I don't think I have do I have a holiday? I must, right? I mean, the craziest one is the, you know, the dead lizard, right? That's a fucked up story. And then that my uncle had the balls to be like, hey, wait, I didn't have anything planned. Can I at least stay for dinner? Sayo, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Lenny, thank you for the super chat. Enable YouTube chat or the chimp army will descend. Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting. All right. Thank you for reminding me. Nomi, thank you for the Akasuba. Holy shit. Thank you. Don, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Nomi, hey, right. Oh, hold on. Nomi, I'll be right there. Just give me a second. I have to, hold on. All right, we're back. Shut up, Wizard Apprentice. Okay. Nomi, thank you so much for the Akasuba. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Forgot if not, you said you're gonna stream tomorrow for Christmas. Tomorrow's your birthday! I don't have anything crazy. Can I get a happy birthday for my favorite streamer? Also have a happy birthday. I will attempt to do like, if I don't stream, I will attempt to do like a 5-minute stream and say happy birthday, Nomi, and then end the stream. I am probably gonna be at my aunt's house tomorrow, but I might take my laptop. I might attempt. But if I don't make it, happy birthday. You deserve the best, buddy. Gin, thank you very much for the Akasuba. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You're GMT plus 8, so it is Christmas for you. Wait, GMT plus 8? Not quite yet, I think. I'm not sure. Wait, no, it is. It is. Okay. Blast Kraz. You motherfucker. Yes. Yes, my aunt is now single. Are you? It's just funny in way. Don, yeah, she is. Bro. Okay, I don't think I have a Christmas story that could top the dead lizard in a box. Iagra, I'm having a happy holiday. Thank you. Okay. Let's catch up. Let's thank everybody and get into. All right, hold on a second. Pal Pandan, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Chrysler Eve. Even though you're a stinky guy, I'm not stinky. A little bit. It's been a fun year of tuning into your totally sane ramblings in the morning. Thank you. Is your aunt single Parotech? Yes, she is. Vasilka, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Happy fake birthday to Jesus. Can we get an AM? Amen. I have heard that the historical figure, the closest we could tell, they were born in September or something like that, like mid-late September, correct? I don't know. Vasilka, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Madi, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Just about to leave for my Christmas dinner. We start setting up early. Merry Christmas, brother, to you and all the Randonauts. Thank you. Madi, thank you so much. Hendry, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Okay. We're back. Do you guys remember the anime web turnpike? I think this actually happened around Christmas. Do you remember they had a pretty good moderation team? They added like a not safe for work section, but before they added that, there was no not safe for, there was no like adult stuff. And it was like bad, like it was very badly implemented. Do you remember that? What was not safe for work anime content like in 1997? It was... Alright, I'm gonna level with you. Did you know that Gainax made a hentai mahjong game of Evangelion to like make money in between? Like they finished making Evangelion and they were about to go bankrupt, so they made like a hentai game of a mahjong hentai game of 1997 hentai was mostly just screen captures of that. Not even like the actual PNGs. Like some motherfucker took a picture like with a camera and then they scanned it. It was really like crazy. The vast majority, and then this ties into my story. The other half of the porn situation in 1997 was scans of like Ranma 1/2. Do you remember that? This was before Gundam Wing Yaoi. This was a long time ago. This is when everybody was on dial-up. There was no such thing as like fast internet, broadband. Like everybody was on dial-up. Okay. This is where my story starts, okay? Hold on a second. I have to catch up again. Bunny! Merry Chrysler. Happy Chrysler. Thank you for the super chat. What are you saying? Have you have a wonderful holiday, old man? My family and I are celebrating today. Well deserved. Thank you. Shiopi, thank you for the gifted membership. Nomi, thank you for the super chat once again. My break is over. I have to go. Watch the vid later. Have a Merry Christmas. Nomi, I'll try to wish you a happy birthday tomorrow. I will. I'm not sure if I can because I'm not going to be at my computer, but I'll try to bring my laptop, something like that. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Merry Orkmas. Here's the thing about the fall of the Roman Empire for another year. Long live the Kingdom of Andon. 80% compliant. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, anime web turnpike did not allow anything pornographic. Any nudity was like not allowed. All right. So I was there at the very beginning when there was probably less than 100 websites. All right. First of all, the fucking Zoomers like will not even know what anime web turnpike is, right? I feel like we just have to explain it. Jax, thank you for the super chat. Those pixelated 144p titties were crazy for their time. Yeah, you know. It just be that way. Bunny, thank you for this gifted membership. Thank you. Sushi, thank you for the Agazimo. Holy shit. Merry Crimbus. It's the 25th here. PS Stinky. I have a fragrance. I am not stinky. I'm not stinky. I just have a fragrance that some people might find unusual. But among my people, haha, he said among us, among my people, I'm considered normal, even understated, right? Understated. Low key, even. Vanessa, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Matthew, you beautiful mother clucker, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Flying Space Whale, thank you for the super chat. Merry Crimbin. Celebrating with your family and friends tomorrow? Wait. Celebrating with family tonight and friends tomorrow. I'm doing just family this year, but you know, that's fine. I was thinking about visiting Lando, but I don't think he's got his stuff too, right? Elongated muskrat. Okay, here we go. We're launching into the story. So all right, so what is Anime Web Turnpike? Yo, Gohan, thank you for being a member for 2 months. And all right, this was back in the day before search engines like really knew what to do. What was the only search engine back then? Netscape, Hasta La Vista. There was a built-in search engine in AOL, which is what all of us used back then. I'm pretty sure I used AOL. I used like actual AOL back then, I think. Alta Vista. It was bad. Like you could Google, you could try to search it. You could try to Google it and it just wouldn't give you what you needed. Like, cause like search engineering was not a thing, right? So Anime Web Turnpike was a hub website where you could go there, and then like if you had an anime themed website, you could email the mods and they would add your link to your website onto the thing, right? That's what it basically was. Because there was no searching for websites on the internet that worked properly, you had to go to Anime Web Turnpike, which was run by people, and ask them to add your anime website onto their list, and then it was like organized by like fandom or like what anime it was about and stuff like that. And they had rules, which is the rules were just like no porn. Although I think they added like a not safe for work thing that like failed terribly. Anyways, so they were pretty like hardcore on the like no porn, right? Okay, this is where my story starts. I had an Evangelion fan site. I did. It was like 1996, 1997, 1998, something like that. I think it was like, I don't remember how old I was, but I was young, right? At this time, okay, you're gonna have to forgive me because this is technically like piracy, but it was a different time. The internet was really young, right? I had my claim to fame because I actually had access to the Evangelion VHS tapes, right? So, and I also had a scanner because my old man had like, was very tech heavy. He had a scanner, right? I scanned the VHS covers. You know what I'm talking about? Like the back and the front. And then I uploaded the pictures that I scanned, and that's how I got a fair amount of traffic on my website. I had like 800 or 9. Oh, and another thing about like early internet websites, we loved visitor counters. Boomers, can you back me up on this? Every single fucking website had a visitor counter, and we were obsessed with that shit. We looked at the visitor counter obsessively, and it was just like, 900 people checked my, you know? Okay. So that's the stage for my story. This sets the stage for my story. I scanned pictures. I had a scanner which gave me like a leg up on, and everybody was stealing each other's like photos. Like you just yoinked it off the internet and then you would put it on your own website. But none of us really like cared. I didn't care when I saw like my own scanned images like on somebody else's website. I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? Lenny, thank you very much for the super chat. Back in 97, we had no properly working search engines. Yeah, basically. Robert, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. No degeneracy from me today. I also remember the early internet taking like, dude. All right, let's finish up the story. I had 900 visitors on my website, and I thought I was the shit, right? I had a wave MIDI file of Cruel Angel's thesis that I yoinked from someone else's. I had a GeoCities. It was GeoCities versus Angel Fire, right? Do you remember that? Anyways, I yoinked from someone else's website. Anyways, so I had an acquaintance who was also like a weeb. And then I was like bragging to her about like my Evangelion fan site that has like 900, you know, 900 visitors, you know? And she was like, oh, I kind of want to make a website. So I helped her set up her own anime website, but she had a leg up on me. She's actually like, for the time, I guess like nowadays you would consider it like, oh, that's like a beginner like artist, right? But back then, like, she's pretty good artist. She could make like fan art, right? So she made a website. Well, what was it? It was like Sailor Moon. It was Magic Knight Rare. I think also a little bit of Evangelion. She drew fan art. That was her website. So like she had like a website, and then she drew her own art, and then she uploaded it, and like she passed me up like that. Like so quickly, she's just like, boom. I think she had like 2,000 visitors like instantly. And like, it hurt me. It hurt my soul. It had to catch up. Hey, I beat her in the end, right? I beat her ass in the end. All right, Ribbians? It was her that got owned, all right? It was her that got owned, all right? I'm not done with the story yet. I had to catch up. I had to catch up. And I tried everything. I tried beating a girl. I had to catch up, and I tried everything. I tried to like, God, I can't even remember the strats that I used. Just suffice to say that it was like the worst 2 months of my life, where like this person that I introduced, and she had the balls on this one, where she was like, she wanted me to help her scan her like art, like while she was beating my ass, like in the visitor counter. She was like, could you scan my art for me so I can put it up? And I did, because I'm a spineless twerp. I was like, yes, milady. But internally, I was seething. I was so angry, right? Anywho, so at the end of my miserable 2 months, which was I think around like Christmas, right? I found the magic bullet that I beat her with, right? I scanned images of Rama 1/2, particularly the images with the titty, and I uploaded it. I became a Rama 1/2 like titty website on Anime Web Turnpike, and I instantly hit like 11K visitors. It was fucking crazy. I became an internet pornographer, and I beat her ass, and then I got banned from Anime Web Turnpike. That's my story, everybody. Hey, let's go. Let's fucking go. What do you guys think? Jesus fucking Christ, man. I rebranded. There's like a brief, I was like Icarus. I flew too close to the sun. I hit 10K visitors, and I was like, oh my God. Take that, Maggie, you stupid asshole. I'm the king of Anime Web Turnpike. Anyway. Anyway, John is never home. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. You calling me a simp? Ah, I'm a simp, I guess. Anyway. Lamp Devil, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Oh my god. You, sir, did not have the hentai free graphic on your website. I remember that. I remember that. I did not have that. Kyo, thank you for the super chat. Moral of the story, anime titties will always win the internet. It just works, right? It just works. And it kind of makes sense, right? Could you imagine being like an 11-year-old or 12-year-old on the internet on AOL, and then you just stumble upon the anime web turnpike website where it's just got like Rama, like black and white, like the manga page, not even colored, right? Not even colored. Eating Mike Tyson's ass. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Is it Christmas where you're at? It's still Christmas Eve here, but you know, we're working at it. Double site streamers. That's me. I was doing it before it was cool and legal. I was doing it when it was quasi-legal. That was just me looking for pictures of big robots and discovering yaoi. That's the way to do it, you know? It's Christmas in Thailand. Let's go. I think they allow you to be an affiliate and multi-stream. My personal opinion is that I'm thinking about the randomites that prefer Twitch, right? I'm trying to imagine it from their point of view. And I think if you could have emotes, but 50-minute ads, like 50-second ads, like the bullshit advertisements, or you could have no emotes, but no ads. I think you would prefer no ads. I think the average randomite on Twitch would just be like, I'd rather have no ads. So that's my, it's a trade-off, and I understand. Like, yeah, I think I need to ask Akashi to help me add BTTV emotes, 7TV, stuff like that. Isn't there something called like Frankie something? He was telling me about it. I'd want emotes. Let's go. Yeah, that's it might change in the future, but for now, like that's the reasoning behind what I did, basically. Anywho. Yeah, and I was too cheap to break the binding on my Rama 1/2 not dojins. They're the official Rama 1/2 comic books. I remember I thought about increasing the quality of my porn scans by breaking the binding so the pages would lie flat in the scanner. And I had a first generation scanner that didn't have a cover on it. You had to cover the scanner with a black sheet, like a cloth that was like so thick that like it basically, you know, it was bad. That was like first generation. A really old scanner. Each scan took like maybe 5 to 6 minutes. It was crazy. I remember that. Man, it ain't easy being a pornographer. Varson, thank you very much for the super chat. Funk Gab, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Christmas Eve. Can I get an Ojo-sama laugh? There you go. Kellogg's Pee-Pee, thank you very much for the super chat. If your website didn't have a visitor counter that looked like a car odometer, tiled background art, word art headers, was it really a night? They had all of that. You freaking called it. Panstacular, thank you for the gifted membership. Bitpanda, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Dude, Kaoki, thank you very much for the pink super chat. Merry Christmas Eve. Long-time viewer, first-time super chatter. Hope you have happy holidays and get to eat some delicious food. Man, my aunt could cook. I'm like ready. So it's gonna be good in that respect. Black background with tiled animated stars. What about the spinning guitar? Do you guys remember that? I put the spinning guitar next to the MIDI player. Do you remember when websites had a MIDI player and you could turn off the music? It was a different time. It was more civilized. If you didn't want like the music, you could turn it off. I had the spinning guitars next to the MIDI player that was playing Cruel Angel's Thesis. I can't remember. I hope you eat good today. You know, I'll give it a shot. Why not? I feel so old, I remember all of this. Zans, thank you for the super chat. Hearing you talk about anime web turnpike takes me back to the 90s reading Guyver! I remember Guyver. If you remember Guyver, do you remember Eat Man? Eat Man and Guyver were like, the art style was good. It was like different. It hit different, right? Jinan Voice, thank you very much for the super chat. Damn, bro, I always forget you're old as fuck. I'm pretty old. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Once again, Randon Old School, he was redistributing pirated copies of Martin Luther's 95 Theses printed on his Gutenberg printing press. I had an Andrews Type 2, thank you very much. I didn't have a Gutenberg. Those are too valuable. I'm just bullshitting. I don't know what an Andrews Type 2 is. It just sounds like, you know? I'm just bullshitting. I don't know. That's nothing. Oh, man. Yo, Parotech, thank you for the super chat. I wanted to make a webpage dedicated to the B-2 Spirit Bomber like in 1999, but my parents said no. Why did they say no? Why not? No! I lost to Allie. Allie, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Randy, from a fellow boomer. My Digimon website got 50k hits back in 2000 to 2001, and I can still find bits of it on the Internet Archive. All right, can I level with you, Allie? 2000 is a different time. I think it was more mainstream in 2000, right? Like in 1996 and 7, like nobody had the internet. It was like absurd how few people like had the internet. So I think like we could tie, right? Could we agree on like an honorable tie? Like a year 2000 50k is a 1997 10k, you know? Cope? No? You guys are supposed to be on my side. You guys are supposed to be on my side. Space Chaser, thank you so much for the super chat. Merry Crimbus. I love Ken loved Bozo. Get after absolutely treasure. Thank you. Cargan, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Your descriptions have triggered so many repressed memories of the internet. I just aged mentally a full decade in the last 5 minutes. I mean, that is, yeah, you know. Adrian Canales, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning. I lost the game. Of course, I lost the game. I was literally born in 1997. Why are y'all so old? Jax, could you imagine, Jax, like the day you were born, I was uploading Ranma 1/2 illegally on the internet. Those poor, you know, just flaunting. I wanna like level. I wanna say right now, I think like art theft is like a terrible thing. I just didn't know back then. I don't think anybody knew back then, but I do think art theft is fucking awful. But in my defense, I was like, it was weird. It was a weird time. It was a weird time. Can we agree? How old were you when you were uploading Boob Up? I was a child. I was like barely a teenager, so yeah. There's some weird shit going on there, but you know what? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Whatever you say, thief. Jinan was, thank you for the super chat. Brandon will soon realize that no one is on his side in petty competition. I got destroyed. 50k is not close to 10k. It's true. It's true. Xander, thank you for being a member for 2 months. But Pops 2000 was just 10 years ago. I still remember Gordon Logout like it was yesterday. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download a boob. So many people downloaded Booba like off my website. I remember my dumb child brain was like, I don't understand why this works, but like I have to beat the person that I'm competing against, right? I remember my idiot child brain was like, I have no idea why this is working, but like just spam the button, right? It's Ranma, it just works. People love the booba. John Wick, it is an honor to have you on my stream. I hope you're not here for business. I hope it's purely for pleasure. I hope you're not here on business. Avoid the pencil. You would like a tasting. Van, that's my favorite John Wick scene. I think the sommelier, like the he's like one of my favorite characters. It's John Wick from Fortnite. Dude, Amos, wasn't that scene like amazing? It was so good. What a great scene it was. I love John Wick. Yeah, I have to admit that like John Wick doesn't need to be deep. It's just good. It doesn't need to be deep, it just needs to be good. I'm suddenly reminded of the early 90s where my dad would take me to Laserdisc store to get Disney movies, and my teachers were teaching the class about floppy disks when we grew up. I remember that. What else do I remember about the floppy disk? Do you remember like anti-piracy wheels for software? Do you guys remember that? Like anti-piracy was like they gave you like a little paper wheel with like multiple little like holes cut into it, and then you had to like line it up, and then it gave you like an answer, and then boom, like that shit was fucking crazy, yo. I purposely misheard. We're teaching him wrong on purpose as a joke. I got a virus from Kaza! What? Alright, there's LimeWire, Kaza, and Morpheus. Do you remember those three? Oh yeah, I use those three. Shiki, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Being born after 1998, I can't believe you didn't exist when Zelda Ocarina of Time came out. Born after 2001, same, but Sonic Adventure 2, this is literally how my brain works. So you think in terms of like video game releases, that's interesting. Who doesn't pirate music from LimeWire? What came first? Kaza or Morpheus? I think LimeWire was after either. Bear share. LimeWire gave my PC herpes. Yeah, I can see that. Matahari, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Well, they were both like ripoffs of Napster, right? Like Napster was that just for MP3s, and then they added it for like videos, right? Napster was the OG, I remember that. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas Eve. It's been a tough like holiday season, but I think we're gonna make it through. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Every single parody song on the internet was by Weird Al in 1999. What's your favorite Weird Al song? For me, Amish Paradise is high. I do like American Pie, but it's the Star Wars prequels. Do you remember that? White and Nerdy, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. Oh, good times. Good times. The saga begins. I think I remember that. System of a Down, Legend of Zelda. I think I remember that. I think I literally remember that. Yo, Ruya, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping by. Pop Brother, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Merry Krampus. Thank you for reviving fond memories of anime web rings and less fond memories of getting viruses trying to mod Sonic Adventure. Did you mod? How did you mod Sonic Adventure? That's beyond, like, I don't think I ever did anything like that. The closest thing I did was that I bought a mod chip off of eBay and I soldered it into my PlayStation 1 and I bricked my PlayStation. Do you guys have memories of that? I was like a full-on pirate as a kid, like a little shit stain on the internet. I bought a mod chip off eBay and I tried to I did solder it onto my PlayStation and I bricked my PlayStation. Anyway, Jax, thank you very much for the super chat. I may be younger than the average chatter here, but I distinctly remember my dad downloading a song from LimeWire, and it turned out to be 5 really cool viruses in a trench coat disguised as an MP3. That's the way to do it, you know? That's an OG right there. I could probably go out drinking with your dad, and we would have a good time. We would shoot the shit, you know? Talk about Sprots and the old internet. Tacos, burritos, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I need your advice for a present for myself. Glock or Beretta, perhaps a recommendation. Thanks. Get the Glock because there's just the parts are cheaper for it. Parts are just cheaper. Like, just do yourself a favor. Are you rizzing their dad? Kind of. Kind of. Yes, classier, but do I look like I'm made of money? I'm like a little babby. I'm like a little babby. He tried to I didn't try to riz Lando's dad. I did riz Lando's dad. I have his phone number. I mean, he hasn't texted me in a while, but I'm playing it cool, you know? I feel like Lando's dad is gonna watch Lord of the Rings or something and just text me. I'm waiting, you know? You don't want to be too, you know? You don't want to be too, you know, like in there, like you want to play it cool. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot that you existed. Yeah, okay, we can pick up a good conversation. Oh man, we connect so well on so many different things. We should totally like LARP in the woods. Wear full chainmail, you know? I'm not gonna fumble, come on, have faith in me. Have a little faith in me, please. I know exactly what I'm doing. I suddenly remember Weird Al's "Don't Download This Song." I don't remember that. Let's go try it out. I'm gonna go listen to it like right after this stream. Wacky Warrior, thank you very much for being a member for 2 months. The issues and viruses I've had either looking at sites I shouldn't have as a kid or trying to download characters from Mugen. Yeah, let's go, Mugen. There's like wheels turning in my head and I can't say it out loud, but we're gonna move on. Sabrina, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Shiki, thank you for the super chat. Crime confession: when I was 10 years old in '98, I downloaded all the Sonic SATM cartoon. What is that? Sonic Adventure something 7.5 megabytes real media. Do you remember that shit? Dude, Real Media was like the fucking worst. The Saturday morning cartoon. Ah, I see. Do you remember there were 2 Sonic cartoons on primetime television? The first one was like very cartoony and like the landscape was very bizarre. And then there was the other cartoon where like there were like resistance fighters in the forest and shit like that. And like Robotnik was like a fucking like horrifying, you know? Do you remember that one? Which one did you prefer? Sat M was the serious one. That's the one where there was the Sonic character that Lando was like jerking it over, right? He's like, oh yeah, the princess. And I was like, her name is Bean. And he's like, are you fucking crazy? Her name is Sally. He's like, no, her nickname is Bean. Her father, the king, nicknamed her Bean, and it was cute. Or something like that, right? It's such a cute nickname. I don't know. Reverie, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Christmas. I sees orcs fighting. I should call him. I mean, it is what it is. What do I remember about the Sonic cartoon? What did I remember? Do you remember the way that like Tails like took off? The animation like made an imprint on my brain where like it was very clear that he was like stretching his tail, and it would like, you know what I'm talking about? Like it had like a catapult of like, it would twist the opposite way and then it would twist the way that like he would spin it to fly. Do you remember that? And it made a very like iconic sound. The sound of Tails like flying with the little helicopter. It was like really iconic. I remember that. I remember that. Oh, I love the sound that he makes. Yeah. It was like, right? I remember that. Matthew, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Let's go. My single intro to Spear Workshop and 10 years of LARPing experiences prepared me for this one moment. Bring your spears. I wanted to be the spear guy in Lord of the Rings, right? We got a bow, we got an axe, we got a sword, we got 2 swords. I could be the spear guy. Although, to be honest, when I was like a kid and I was like really into Lord of the Rings as a kid, I imagined myself as like a Nazgul. Not the head honcho, not the Witch King of Angmar. I thought of myself as like one of the, you know, the shittiest Nazgul. You know what I'm talking about? The little guy. Of course an orc child would imagine himself as a Nazgul. One of the understudies. Exactly. Jeb the Nazgul. Please laugh. Please clap. Was there a crappier Nazgul? I mean, they're not really like mentioned. The only one that has a name is the Witch King, right? But I didn't want to be like a badass. I just wanted to be in the club, right? Aragorn wore no pants. Somebody recommended I watch the cartoon and I did. I can't tell whether it was good or not. Can you guys, the internet, tell me whether it was good or not? I watched the cartoon and I can't tell whether it was good or not. I enjoyed it, but like my gut instinct is like, it's probably not good, but I enjoyed it. So like, was it good? Panstacular, thank you for the super chat. I was obsessed with Sonic when I was younger and I was in love with both of them. 9-year-old me in 1994, when I had serious opinions about both. I did. I as well. It was the Lord of the Rings cartoon where my favorite part of that cartoon was where like Gandalf is like telling Sam that he has to go with Frodo, and then he turns around to leave, and then he quickly goes boo, right? And then Sam is like he's so like it's so weird. Like, why did he do that? Like I also like how weirdly, like, I don't want to say sexual, but there's something weird going on between Wormtongue and Theoden, right? I hesitate to say sexual, but like, it's not platonic, whatever the fuck that was. He's like stroking his beard and his eyebrow. You know what I'm talking about? Go back to that scene if you've watched it. Just say sexual. He's like so grabby. Bro. I heard Wizards is like fucking crazy. There's like nipples like this way, like everywhere. It's just crazy. I heard Ralph Bakshi's Wizards is like fucking crazy. That's why the stream title has the Lenny face? Basically, yeah. Wormtongue is a creepy weirdo with some degree of mind control powers. There's only so many ways it's gonna go. But like in the books, he's obsessed with Eowyn, right? Lawrence, like in the books, he's obsessed with Eowyn. Like canonically, that's his like jam, right? But in the Lord of the Rings animation, like he's clearly like fondling King Theoden. It's like really weird. Now you're curious? Can somebody like... I wish I could find just a little video clip of that one scene. It's like, what the fuck? And that's the other thing, Radical Edward. There's no BGM in like 90% of that movie. It's crazy. Give us the Lord of the Rings Yahweh. I mean, like, if you're broke, you go like Aragorn, Legolas. That's the easy one, right? You gotta go weird. You gotta go really weird. You gotta go like Gandalf Saruman with Radagast watching, and his like heart is breaking. It's like NTR, right? That's some good shit right there. Legolas Gimli is better than Legolas Aragorn. What the fuck, man? Yeah, Bakshi's Wizards is hella trippy. Based. Now I'm interested. Why do I come here? Clutchy finger. You're my buddy. We're buddies. You can't. Elves are. Dude, Yaz. Have you seen the edit of Delicious in Dungeon Meshi? Where Marcy is like, we elves are a proud and noble race. We are not lewd. And then like everybody's laughing at her. I love that. I only watch anime that has action and cute girls. All right. I am for Yahweh, right? I am for Yahweh. I like the Gandalf. I like the Saruman. I like the tension. But Tom Bombadil, he's a straight motherfucker. He's got his smoking hot wife Goldberry, and he's in his own corner, being, you know. Tom Bombadil like has got that waifu, right? He's living that waifu life. The River King's daughter, you know. Let's go, Tom Bomb. He's not hurting anyone. He's just in his own little like area, you know, which I respect the hell out of. He's just living his best life. Tom Bombadil can go to hell? Why? Why? He's just a little guy. His hat is blue and his boots are yellow. He's a funny fellow. Tom is actually Pan. I could believe that. I could believe that. He said the thing. All right. Sheep, thank you very much for the super chat. Just dropping by to say Merry Christmas. Yo, I hope you have a good one as well. Genie, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Holy shit. Genie, thank you. The Bomba Chads win again. Isn't Tom Bombadil a god? My interpretation. All right. Well, so first of all, like, what do we know about Tom Bombadil, right? Tom Bombadil was in Middle Earth when the elves first came to Middle Earth. He was like chilling with this smoking hot waifu, like when the elves first came to Middle Earth. So he was there like before Morgoth died, right? My interpretation is that Tom Bombadil is like the avatar of like nature, you know? He's like the forest. He's like everything. He's just like a dude. Yeah, he's like a primordial deity that's like, you know, the natural Middle Earth, you know? Cooking up some fries? I would take some French fries. I would. He's kind of like the Lorax. Yeah. Was it Tom Bombadil who could be a bear, or also was the other guy? Reverie, you were talking about Bjorn. Bjorn, the skin changer. Tom Bombadil and Bjorn are very different, because not only is Bjorn like not a god, he's like a normal mortal. He had children, he had descendants, and it's implied that some of his descendants were like evil. So like he wasn't even like elf good, you know? He's the author's self-insert. I heard that Tolkien imagined himself as Beren and his wife was Luthien, right? I thought Beren and Luthien were Tolkien's self-insert and he used his like actual wife, right? Tom just kind of vibes alone, yeah. Wait, elves are good? I mean, according to Tolkien, yeah. According to Tolkien. Narek, hello. Good morning. Tom Bombadil says he was there before the gods of creation arrived on the planet. Yeah, I think he's like an elemental god of like nature. Like the forests and the mountains and the trees. Like he used to be the elemental god of like all of those. But then like Middle Earth became like civilized, like cultivated, and like his domain is shrinking, right? Why didn't he stop Sauron? It's a good question. I kind of feel like he's just like, I don't really care. He's not like Treebeard, because Treebeard is like, we fight back. He's like beyond that, right? He literally didn't care. Yeah. It's not his problem. I feel like if he died, he would just be like, whatever. Like, Tom is very much like, whatever happens, happens. And I heard that the real shit, the deep lore behind Tom Bombadil is that Tom Bombadil was the story that that Tolkien told to his children. He used to like give them bedtime stories, and he was like, here's Tom Bombadil, he's a silly guy, right? And his kids were like, we love Tom Bombadil, right? And then he just fucking added his ass into Lord of the Rings. Like, that's the true lore behind Tom Bombadil. He's just a silly little guy with yellow boots. There's no fucking way, Matthew. Tom Bombadil has an official magic card. A legendary god bard creature that's all 5 colors is a 4/4. What does he do? He has absolute control over green mana, like a forest card. He can force it to tap or untap, right? Like when Tom Bombadil was disarming Old Man Willow, he was forcing it to tap, right? Or he was forcing it to untap and release the hobbits, right? He's kind of busted. They did a second Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering set. You love it. You love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for wishing me Merry Christmas. Yo, Zerker, hello. Good morning and Merry Christmas. For me, Christmas Eve. I'm gonna call it. I'll try to stream tomorrow, but I'm not gonna be at home. So it's just completely, I'm at the mercy of like whether I could set up my laptop, internet, etc., etc. Whew. I hope you guys have a happy and safe holidays. All right, guys? All right. Forget what I said about being like a pornographer. Just, that's not true. Like, I never did that. It's not something that I ever did. It's just not true, you know? All right, who do I want to show you guys to? What about Boone? Boone or Giga? Boone? Boone. Boone. Let's do it. Yo, Gilamax. Thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Simple. Merry Christmas. Boone. Merry Christmas, my orc man. In case you weren't here tomorrow, enjoy the holidays and have a good one. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. You can rate to Randon. He's streaming right now. He talks about weird shit too much, you know? I don't know if I want to show my audience to that guy. I don't want to show that guy to my audience, you know? All right. Boom. YouTube, thank you so much. Love you guys. You have a safe holiday, all right? Take care.